Hi, Director Williams. I bet you're wondering why you're receiving this video in your inbox today. I'm Grace, this is Natalia and Mike, and we are undergrad students at UMass Amherst. And we just wanted to talk to you about the killings of the gray wolves in the Northern Rockies. To summarize the problem, there are major human-wolf conflicts resulting in the mass killing of wolves. Since wolves were removed from the endangered species list, many states in the Northern Rockies have pulled back protections and allowed hunting. This has led to many wolf killings, with 80% of all killings happening in the Northern Rockies. This has major ramifications on the ecosystem, especially in relation to deer population, as it leads to too many deer, which overgraze the land and cause an increase in vehicle collisions. This in turn affects the whole ecosystem, so we feel it is very important to protect wolves as the keystone species that they are.
We have some policy options that we thought we would share with you. Our first option is to focus on education and outreach to the local communities in these Northern Rocky Mountain states. Many wolves are killed by people who have to buy a hunting permit, and others are killed in order to protect their local livestock. We thought that we could require these permit buyers to take a class educating them on the plenty of other solutions that help protect their livestock without killing the wolves. We can also educate them on the impacts that these wolves have on ecosystems as a whole and how killing them will change the landscapes drastically. Outreach programs at local K-12 schools may also have a greater impact because we're teaching the younger generations about the importance of keystone species in their local communities. Our second option is to reenact the federal protections for gray wolves in these states. We thought we could ask Deb Haaland, the Secretary of the Interior of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, to enable an emergency reenactment of these protections. If this isn't possible, we wanted to file continuous lawsuits against these states to encourage them to place protections on these creatures. Withholding federal funding is the third option that we thought of because these states get lots of money from the Pittman-Robertson Act for conservation efforts, but if they are essentially destroying local biodiversity, then this money should not go towards them. This will hopefully encourage them to change their ways.
So we have some policy recommendations for you. We'd like to first educate the public. Local ranchers, hunters, and school-aged children will be essential in order to foster a better understanding of why wolves are so important to the ecosystem, which has effects on the greater environment and the economy. Two, we want to continue research with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. They must gather new information from these states so that they can actively monitor the wolf populations there. These states have shown that they kill these wolves in an inhumane way and at a really rapid pace, which is unsustainable for these wolves. So we need to make sure that we're tracking these states to make sure that the wolf populations are okay. And then finally, like Natalia said, we want to remove the funding. They're getting all this money from the Pittman-Robertson Act, but they're violating it. They're not conserving anything. So we'd like to withhold those fundings.
Thank you so much for listening to us today, and we sincerely hope that you'll take some of our recommendations into account if you decide to take the course to help prevent wolf killings in the Northern Rockies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.